What is up, my brothers and sisters and fellow Klimates? I am the Slapped and Swerve, and this is This Week in Klima Dao, where I will bring you all of the Klima Dao news that is fit to go ape wild over. So it is the week that ends on December 6th, 2021. This video is actually being made December 5th, 2021. It'll drop December 6th, 2021. And I just want to go over some events, some cool events that happened. A lot happened. And the first thing I want to talk about is the office hour, the December 2nd, 2021 office hours, in which carbon market veteran carbon market big brain, quite frankly, showed up and educated all of us on carbon markets, ITMOS, BITMOS, COP26. If you don't know what that is, that's cool. Watch the office hour. I will link everything I'm talking about in the video description below. The one thing I will bring up, though, in a little bit of detail is Pallant's opinion on the Vera message to the crypto community, in which because that was a little bit of a FUD, some FUD revolved around this message, and I will link that as well, obviously. And the interpretation of our carbon market expert was that maybe they were distancing themselves, covering their legal bases, and he made mention of the final paragraph of this message, in which these are his words. It was clear to him that Vera was keen to work with the crypto carbon players, right? So Toucan and presumably Klima. So tell me what you think. Leave a comment if your thoughts on this office hour, on Pallant's insights, and on the Vera message, what you think. We would all love to hear it. So another thing that I think is worthy of hearing is the Planet of the Klimates podcast. This is the official podcast hosted by Phaedrus and Diamond Hands and Reg. And the first guest was ASFI, who's the co-founder of We're All Gonna Make It Labs, WAGMI Labs. And what WAGMI Labs does is it facilitates and incentivizes development and funding of the Olympus DAO ecosystem and Olympus DAO affiliated ecosystems like Klima Dao. So he goes into his journey into DeFi, which I think is very interesting. Everybody has an interesting journey into DeFi. I can speak from personal experience that I do, and I know many of you do, because as a mod, I hear the questions, and I'm not going to be derogatory, but there are non-DeFi people entering the space every day asking me wonderful questions like, Slapped and Swerve, how do I put my MetaMask on my face? And I have to say, well, not really a mask. But I think it's great that all these new people are coming into the DeFi space, and Klima is one of the catalysts for that. So he mentions his journey, and this is the best part. He, in my humble opinion, is he gives a valuation, a future valuation, a prediction of what Klima Dao will be worth. And let's just say, sit down when you're listening to that and get ready to pick out a color for your Lambo. Not financial advice. And so that was really cool. Check that out. Next thing that's really cool is this NFT collaboration Klima Dao did with digital artist Sven, SVN. The man does not like vowels. He does like the environment and art, however. And so this NFT is one of one, exclusive, being auctioned on OpenSeas. It is tied to a staked Klima. It can't be unstaked for decades. So if you purchase this, you will be investing in art, you will be investing in Klima, and you'll be investing in carbon offsetting. This is done in affiliation with Ocean Drop, which has a very cool philanthropic initiative to preserve the ocean. I'll leave a link to this. We have a hackathon going on. $100,000 in prizes are going on. WAGMI Labs referenced prior is putting this on. First place is $33,000 in USDC. Second place, $22,000 in USDC. Third place, $11,000 in USDC. So this hackathon is looking for meaningful integrations into the Olympus DAO and Klima DAO ecosystem. So coders, get your consoles up and running, get those fingers typing, and let's see what beautiful things that you can craft. KIP 5 is just about done. It looks like it's going to pass. We have 96% of votes in favor, and unless a whale like myself comes and drops like a 500,000 Klima on the no. So this will reduce reward rates for stakers from 0.46 to 0.417%. It was found that Polygon is clearing blocks faster than anticipated, so rebases were happening every 7.2 hours instead of every 8 hours, which meant that the APY was actually higher than anticipated or wanted. So this, if it passes, when it passes, it looks like now, the APY will be in line with the 22,000% APY that was intended through KIP3. One other thing, or two other things I'll mention. One, this was a kind of impromptu, I'll call it a secret community call because it sounds juicier that way. It was in the Climate Clubhouse voice channel last night. Reg led it, and there is efforts by some members of the DAO to put forth a grant. If the grant is accepted, then the community can fund the purchase of land, and it's not just any land. It's not normie land. It is metaverse land. There are no details as of yet. There are no specifics. It could be Blocktopia. It could be a number of different metaverse land providers. But the idea is for the DAO to own that land, and a million things can be done with it. It can be gamified. For instance, you could have a forest that grows as more Klima is staked, as an example. So I'll keep you abreast of that. Very exciting. And then I wanted to share some metrics and some official rumors. So 40,000 Klimates have joined the Klima Dao Discord server, which is wonderful. It is one of the best places to learn. I'm one of the mods. Come in, say hello. I'll be happy to talk with you. I'm happy to meme with you. I love memeing and answering questions. The other mods are wonderful people as well. They are all smarter than I am, and they are very keen to help you. And 100 contributors are now part of the DAO, and the contributors have started getting paid, and this is good news because now that means the DAO is fulfilling its goal of becoming this federative bottom-up for the people entity. And remember this: the team is not the DAO, you are the DAO. Every one of you that's involved in Klima, whether an investor, even if you're just somebody who talks about it, helps out, you are the DAO. And the last thing, and this is an unofficial or official rumor rather that was said during the community call at the end of the week, was that there, as soon as January 2022, and this isn't confirmed, but it's possible as soon as January 2022, there could be entities that are on-chaining different carbon credits. Right now, only Toucan is doing that. They're on-chaining the BCT. There could be more, and that's huge news. All of this is huge news. Let me know in the comments what you think of this huge news. What is most exciting to you? What are you most looking forward to? Whatever you want to say. Just make it constructive, and I'm sure you will. It has been a pleasure. We will keep doing this. This is Slapton. I'm out. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.